Welcome back to Merc Plays Twisted Wonderland! We are starting with part 2 of the Octavinelle storyline, The Merchant from the Depths. Without further ado, we're going to jump right in. So, the story so far is, like, everybody cheated. Everyone cheated on their end-of-the-year exams. They're all now indebted to the Cephalopunk, aka the housewarden of Octavinelle House, and he has stolen their magic using his Sea Witch contracts. We need to help get them back. He has given us the opportunity to do so. We've entered into a contract with Azul. Here are the stakes. We either have to steal an artifact from a museum that has a picture of a prince's visit from like 10 years ago, or we forfeit Ramshackle Dorm, our home. The stakes have never been higher, and we need to get started because we have 2 days left to steal this photograph from the museum, and we have gotten nowhere. So let's jump in. We are on Chapter 21, Group Infiltration. Time until Azul's contract expires, 2 days. I love the choice to add the ticking clock here. Finding a way to tear up an unbreakable contract? Sweet, it's definitely underhanded, but hey, that approach does seem like it would have a far better prospect of working. I have to agree with Ace here, though. Oh, shut up. If we stick to our morals, we'll be stuck with mores. That and Azul's group cast the first stone. They told us to get Fogo from under the sea, fully intending to thwart us at every turn. Leona may play dirty, but he's a brilliant playmaker. I think his idea is worth a shot. Can we maybe not say the same thing over and over? Brr, I just remember those twins chasing us around in the water just gives me the shivers. If only blast cycles worked underwater, then they would have been eating my dust. Uh-huh, sure, loosey-goosey. So, mermen, huh? The Leech brothers are mores, I get that part. Is Azul like them when he's under the sea? I remember Leona referring to him as a cephalopunk, for what that's worth. As in, cephalopod? So is he an octo-merman? Heh, if he got a bunch of legs in the water, he'd be even more dangerous than the mores. No kidding, which is why we're trying to brainstorm an approach that doesn't involve fighting them on their own turf. Where does Azul keep the contract scrolls? I guess is the first question. The vault in the VIP room did stand out like a sore thumb. Great, there's our angle. Let's sneak into Octavinelle right now. Nobody should be there on lunch break before the lounge opens. Let's go. The coast is clear. Okay, boys, follow me. Looks like you were right. There's not a soul in sight. The vault's double locked. It needs a passcode and a key. Shoot. Someone's coming. Ah, Krug, quick, hide. Hide where? So cramped. Jack, why do you have to be so big? Want to say that again? Hey, don't move. Now then. This is ridiculous. He's gotta know we're there. Jolting electrification. Okay, let's see. We need firing water. We got plenty of water. Okay, this should do us. Now then. Click, creak. Hey, those are the contracts we signed. So he's been keeping them in his vault after all. 1, 2, 3. He's counting those contracts like they're a wad of bills. Look at the smirk on his face. What a twisted pastime. That's that. I better be getting back now. Step, step, step. We were this close to getting noticed. Wait, look, he left a contract out on the table. For real? Look, yes. Let's see if we can swipe it and tear it up. Who knew Azul was so sloppy with this stuff? Let's see what we got. And it shocked them, because Azul isn't sloppy, you dumbasses. This was far too easy, I knew it. My whole body's paralyzed. I can't move. Dear me, you're all twitching like you got attacked by an electric catfish. You look positively silly. You were onto us the whole time? Of course I was. Your fluffy tail was perfectly visible under the desk. It would appear you were trying to steal the contracts. Unfortunate for you, they're rigged to jolt anyone who touches them aside from myself. So this was the setup? I told you that my contracts are completely unbreakable. What a bunch of schmucks. Why would you even try when you know this is how it was gonna go? Floyd, don't laugh at the poor things. That's just mean. They're racking their little pea brains. This is simply the best that they could come up with. Trying to steal someone else's valuables merits a proper punishment, wouldn't you say? Indeed, they need to be taught a firm lesson so they never think of doing it again. I'm gonna squeeze you all, one by one. Watch out, guys. Incoming. Yeah. You think? Incoming? It is sort of funny to have, like, all the Octavinelle boys and then Riddle in this team. A minor oversight. We seem to be doing nothing but oversighting. I never knew housewardens were this powerful. Let that be a lesson to you. Never try and steal my contracts again. Shouldn't you be hustling over to the Atlantica Memorial Museum? Your deadline is sunset tomorrow. The clock is ticking, you know. Then again, after we're done working you over, you'll be spending the rest of that time passed out in the nurse's office. They're about to attack again. Crud, summoning magic ain't my strongest suit, but I summoned the cauldron! Hey, don't crib my magic! Didn't we go over this yesterday? You'll never touch me with that. Bind the heart! Floyd, watch where you're directing that spell. You've aimed right for the vault, you fool. Whoopsie daisy, sorry about that. No, the door's damaged. The dial and hinges are shot, aren't they? Okay, good. How many times have I told you not to use your signature spell so carelessly? What will it take to get that through your head? I said I was sorry, okay? You don't gotta get bent out of shape over one little thing. You have me save my protestations for when it's completely demolished then. Okay, you two, settle down. Otherwise, they'll get away. Huh? Now's our chance! So long, suckers! Half the people in this group have little anemones on their heads that Azul control. What are we doing here? What, guys, what's the plan? Jake, Floyd, after them. Getting yelled at kind of harsh my vibe. Is that really relevant right now? How can you let moods dictate your behavior so much? What about you, Azul? What are you getting all snappy for? So what if the vault gets busted? The contract scrolls are unbreakable, right? Do you expect me to walk around carrying a whole bunch of contracts everywhere I go? Oh dear, that was careless of me. I let Floyd derail me entirely again. Gracious, Jade, continue keeping an eye on them, and look after Floyd while you're at it. Understood, sir. Man, this stinks. I'm gonna cut class this afternoon and catch a nap somewhere. Here we go again. I was scared stiff there. We wouldn't be in this mess if you weren't such a huge target, Jack. I just work out more than you guys. What's wrong with that? Besides, wolves are naturally large creatures. Well, we can't tear the contracts up. We can't even touch them as things stand. I think we better call it a day. We wasted a whole day, and for what? Nothing. Is there really a way to shred those dumb things? Something's nagging at me. And Azul's blot deepens. Let's go chapter 24, A Rendezvous at Midnight. I walk back to Ramshackle like a pure habit. Oh, that's a pretty sight. You're Hornton! Hornton, who's that? Are you referring to me? You said I could call you a name of my choosing. Me being called Hornton. You really are fearless, it seems. No matter. It was I who told you to just use a name of your choosing. I'll indulge this liberty and permit you to refer to me by your curious nickname. By the by, I've noticed that this dorm has seemed rather rowdier of late. Are you taking in more students? Well, see, the dorm was taken as collateral, and... What? You make a deal with Ash and Grotto? Well, I suppose that does explain it. Then once the sun sets tomorrow, I suppose this place will belong to him, and become a hotspot for noisy students. You look like you take issue with my statement. You don't like me speaking as though your loss is a given? Incidentally, the walls of this dorm have some rather impressive gargoyle sculptures. Gargoyles? At first glance, these gargoyles appear to be imposing, dangerous monsters. But in reality, they're a kind of drainage spout built to keep rainwater from sullying the walls. They look frightful, and yet they're beings devoted to the preservation of their home. There's a stark contrast between what they do and how they look. Sometimes what you see with your eyes is the complete opposite of the truth. And I, too, would prefer to avoid this place becoming rowdy every night. Continue fighting to protect your dorm. Notice he gives us this vague advice, but he doesn't offer to help. So what I see isn't always the truth. Chapter 25, A Cleaning Hint. Your job for today is to clean Leona's room. You'd better earn your room and board, herbivores. Between Azul bossing me around at work and Leona doing it at home, I'm a mess. Ugh. Start by putting all his randomly discarded clothes into the laundry basket, then clean off his desk. Accessories go in this drawer. Books go in that shelf. When the desk is clear, wipe it with a dust cloth. You're not a cub. You should know how to clean up after yourself. Huh? Care to run that one by me again? Yep, I didn't say anything. Alright, I'll start cleaning the pile of stuff off this desk. Whoa. He'll have some expensive-looking jewelry just lying around, and there's his wallet. With this much stuff around, surely he wouldn't notice one thing going missing, right? That's what he gets for putting his stuff under lock and key. For not putting the stuff under lock and key. I keep telling you to stop leaving your valuables out in the open, Leona. You're gonna get robbed blind one of these days. Shut your trap. What are you, my mom? So what if my stuff gets stolen anyway? It's no big deal. I say if someone's got the guts to steal from me, they can go right ahead. But it is a big deal, that's my point. It's all fun and games being rich until the day you suddenly feel the penny drop. They're called valuables for a reason. This is what drives me nuts about you silver spoon types. That's it. Whoa, what's gotten into you, Merc? Oh, wait, bring the volume down a notch. They're in the vault because they're not unbreakable. Huh? Oh, of course I get it now. That's an intriguing line of thinking. Huh? What'd I miss? Here, I'll explain. Oh, I getcha. Now it makes sense. Now that we've got a weak point to exploit, let's bust into Octavinelle right now. There's just one problem with that. What? If Merc's read is right, then the Leech brothers are sure to show up and interfere. Honestly, they're a bigger hurdle to you guys than the vault itself. For crying out loud, we're so close, I can almost taste it. But that means if we could do something about the Leech brothers... Hey, I've got a good idea where you're going with this, so I'll get this out of the way now. I'm not helping. No way, no how. The last thing I need is to get dragged into someone else's mess. Especially when that cephalopunk is involved. Same goes for me, don't even ask. Huh. You guys are real fair-weather friends, you know that? Grim, play along with me on this one. I have a Grim, in fact, down here. Baby, are you gonna come up? Haha! It's Grim! You gonna fight the cephalopunk? Yeah? You're gonna fight the cephalopunk? You get some gunk on your face. There we go. Hello. Hi, baby. You wanna hang or you wanna go? You can go. Sorry about that. Cat interlude required. Chapter 26, A Morning Blueprint. You know, I feel really bad not knowing your name. Ariel. Her name is Ariel. Well, that's kind of pretty. Okay, Ariel. Oh, she's better than I thought. Well, it's time Ursula took matters into her own tentacles. Ursula, stop. Let her go. Not a chance, Triton. She's mine now. But I might be willing to make an exchange. For someone even better. Now, King Triton, do we have a deal? But who will be our King Triton here? Talk about unscrupulous business practices. Is it just me, or are these dreams kind of linked to reality? Today is the big day. It's the last day of the contract. What? You're up already? You sure are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Meanwhile, because of you, I'm sleep-deprived. I guess today is the third day of the agreement. Just remember that come sundown, I'm kicking you guys out, no matter how this goes down. Have your things packed and ready to go. Time until Azul's contract expires. 1 day. We are running out of time. Are you serious right now? We are gonna play the Museum a Visit today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we agreed nabbing the Fogo into the sea was a no-go, because the Leech brothers would stop us. This plan seems reckless, even by my standards. Okay, kiddos, listen up and I'll go over the plan. You okay there? Got a furball or something? No, I'm still getting over all the yowling I did yesterday. Anyway, back on topic. Here's how this is gonna go. What? Dude, are you serious? This is crazy bold. Wow, Merc, I always knew you were gutsy, but this is a fresh reminder. Will this really go the way you hope, though? We've exhausted our leads and we have 1 day to go. Merc's idea is all we've got. Not even a whole day either. We've only got until sunset. I guess anything beats sitting on our thumbs waiting around for sundown. Alright, fine. Stressing over what-ifs won't get us anywhere. I don't understand. My phone is plugged in. Why does it keep giving me low battery notifications? Okay, hopefully I fixed that issue. I gotta say, Merc, nothing stops you once you put your mind to something. Sometimes our bug here's a tad too daring, but what's life without a little spice? Okay, guys, let's roll. Time to get ourselves a photo from the Memorial Museum. Let's go to chapter 27, Singing Some Praise. And let's see. Borrow another wriggle, and then we need earth. Earth. There we go. Alright, this will be good. This will work. It's closed! Are you kidding? What awful timing. Is this why the Leech brothers haven't harassed us at all today? Because they knew? I don't know about that. Are we really turning tail and going back empty-handed after coming all this way? Hold up, I've got an idea. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Merfolk Society would have Merfolk security guards. I mean, duh. Alright, I'm gonna distract the guard. In the meantime, you guys sneak in behind him and borrow the photo. Are you sure you can handle this by yourself? You're honest to a fault, and Deuce would give himself away within minutes. Don't worry, I got this. Oh man, for realsies? Huh, is something the matter? Is the museum really closed today? I can't believe this. I was super pumped for this visit. Well, that's an odd tailfin you got. Are you a land dweller? Did you come all the way here by yourself? Yes, sir. I've always admired Merfolk Society ever since I was a kid. I scrimped and saved. I got myself a magic potion. Now I finally made it here. Dude, a real-life merman. This is so cool. Can I touch your fins? Can I have an autograph? Sure. Well, would you like to see my dorsal fin, too? This guy can lie like nobody's business. He ain't even batting an eye. The guard's totally distracted. Let's move. Oh, we made it! We're in the museum! This is going surprisingly well. This is the place Azul mentioned, right? Here's a photo commemorating the visit of Horatio the 11th. Horatio the 12th! Court musician. Here's one of a 4th princess. There sure are a lot of these. I can see why he said no one would notice if we borrowed one. Where's the commemorative photo of Prince Riel from 10 years ago? Oh, here we go. This is it, right? A visit from Prince Riel and his schoolmates. Looks like a photo of an elementary school field trip. There's a bunch of tiny merfolk in this pic. Of all the pictures here, why would he ask for this one, specifically? I couldn't say, but once we bring it back, I can say goodbye to this sea anemone on my head. Just grab it and let's go already. It's not even rigged with an alarm. I guess it really is just a commemorative photo. This is kind of underwhelming. Go! Hey, what are you doing there? Oh, it's a guard. I don't like this one bit, but I've got no choice. Sorry, buddy, you need to take a little nap. Everyone involved in this is stupid. There were so many options. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Okay. I love that I'm deliberately handicapping myself by only using certain subsets of cards, and the battles are still relatively easy. Okay, chapter 28, Return of the Mores. Things go from bad to worse. We need water and earth. Okay. That's easy enough. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. And I just love that story my grandma read to me about a human prince and a mermaid princess. They made a movie out of that, you know. I saw it with my girlfriend when I was younger. That was just about 30 years ago. No matter how many times I see it, that scene of the princess hugging her father gets me every time. I know, right? That's like the scene. I'm surprised a kid your age has even watched it. Oh, my brother's a huge movie buff. That flick's top tier. Soundtrack's legendary, too. Oh yeah, speaking of which, is it true that all merfolk are good singers? Oh, far from it. That's an old urban legend. One of my own classmates is so tone deaf, their singing's like nails on a rockboard. Ace is still going strong. I'm impressed he can carry a conversation with a complete stranger for so long. We got what we came for. We need to go. Pronto. Oh, look at the time. I guess I better get going. Oh, are you sure? Seeing as how you're such a big merfolk fan and all, I wouldn't mind giving you a little sneak peek at the museum while it's closed. This is what I'm saying. Ace says yes, goes to the museum, distracts this guard. We all leave. We make it out with the Fogo. You see what I'm saying? We can split the party here. That'd be cheating, and cheaters never prosper. I'll be sure to check out the museum hours before I mosey down here again. Later, man. Feel free to come back anytime. It's not every day you meet a nice young fellow like that. Alright, I guess that's fine. That'll work. He didn't see us come out, he didn't see us meet up with Ace, so I guess we're good. All's well that ends well, right? We solved the crisis. Fogo acquired. Couldn't have been easier. Great, let's head back to campus then. Great, can't wait to shove this picture right under Azul's smug face. Wait. Oh no. I don't see a pair of very long shadows. There you are, little shrimpy. Greetings, everyone. I see you've already forgotten your previous lesson and decided to try your luck in the deep again. It's the Moray brothers. You appear to have gotten a hold of the photo. Nice, nice. That's real smooth. But we wouldn't want you bringing it back so soon. Why don't we play a game of tag until sunset? Typical. I knew we wouldn't make it home without a fight. Let me guess. Your plan is to stall us in the water until sunset, then beat us up and snatch the goods. And then you get the photo, and you don't have to take the anemones off. Using minimal labor to achieve maximum profit is just good business sense. You guys really are crooked to the core. Well, Merc, what's your call? Knowing you, there's no way you came this far without accounting for them. Hold on to the photo and play keep away for a while. Okay, simple enough. I don't know how long I'll last without my magic, but we've come this far. We don't have any other choice. I guess for this scene, it probably should have been Jack involved, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Let's do that. Nice gamble. Ooh. That was close. We almost had them. Alright, and this card will take him out. But I'll heal just to be on the safe side. Chapter 29. Lounge confusion. Okay. I'm tired of chasing him around. There's not long to go now. Let's just enjoy it. I'm gonna take 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got myself some tea. Hopefully we will be done with the coughing fits for a bit. Merc, the sun's close to setting. Merc, are you sure you know what you're doing? I'm positive. Meanwhile, in the VIP room, it seems Jake and Floyd have matters well in hand. Now Ramshackle Dorm and the Fogo are as good as mine. Pardon me, Mr. Manager. What is it, and where's your indoor voice? Sorry, sir, the Monster Lounge is dealing with a problem right now. Of what nature? Some customers are arguing and getting rowdy, and Jake and Floyd are out right now. Really now? What kind of unmannerly lout starts a scene in a dining establishment? Very well, I'll be right there. I'm sure Jake and Floyd will handle things well enough on their own. Dear me. Bunch of Savanaclaw beastmen. What is the meaning of this? We've barely opened our doors for the day. How is everything already in such disarray? Hey! I want my drink and I want it now. Meat! Meat! Yeah! Hey, that's my meat. I ordered that. Clear the way. Coming through. Excuse me. It's cool. You're excused. Hey, waiter, I need a refill. Yes, sir. Be right there, sir. Housewarden, we've been so flooded with orders that our stock of food for the day has run out. We're running low on beverages, too. Already? Fine, so be it. I'll get some cash from the vault. You make a quick run to the school store and... It's gone! The vault key is gone! Oh no, oh no! Hey there, Cephalopunk. Leona King Scholar. What's a calm, collected guy like you doing in such a tizzy? It's none of your business. What are you doing here, anyway? Funny you should ask. You see, I've got this key here. Yours, I believe? I found it on the floor and had a feeling it was yours, so I'm bringing it back. Hey, that's... I knew it. Bingo. Give that back this instant. Theft is a serious crime. Here I'm playing nice and bringing it right to you, and you're treating me like a common thief? Fine, here, it's all yours. Phew. And that's all I'm here for. See you around. The contracts. Are the contracts there? They're gone. Gone, gone, gone! The contract scrolls are nowhere to be found! Was it him? We're gonna end up owing Leona more than we owe Azul. I'm afraid. Managed to swipe him without a hitch, huh? You know, your compulsive pickpocketing never ceases to amaze me. Hey, if you want to keep something safe, you gotta keep your pockets secured too. I'm still not over how many contract scrolls there are. I count around 500 to 600. He's probably been trapping people in contracts and stockpiling them since long before he enrolled. Now that we've got the contracts outside the VIP room, that just leaves one thing to do. I am the one who hungers. I am the one who thirsts. I am the one to rob you of your future. Hold it! Whoops, that was quick. Don't come any closer or the contracts are toast. Give them back. Give them back now, if you please. Hey, now, at least try and sound composed. Have you decided to drop the cool act altogether? Judging by the way you're panicking, they were right on the money. Wait, what? So you're saying that the contracts could be breakable when they're stored in the vault? Excuse me, what? How would that work? Oh, now that you mention it, yeah, something doesn't quite add up, right? If Azul and his boys are right, and the contracts are totally unbreakable and jolt anyone who touches them, why would they need to keep him locked up tight in a vault? They could just leave him anywhere, like Leona does with his wallet. Oh, now that you mention the vault, remember how freaked out he got when the vault got a little dinged up? He did get a little freaked out by the vault being dinged up. So they're just reminding us of the fight of Azul yelling at Floyd for having thrown Ace's juice cauldron into the... having thrown Ace's juice's cauldron into the wall. Yeah, it's just common sense to put valuables in a safe, so I didn't even question that part. Who knew our pampered prince's inability to tie his own shoes in the morning would be key to solving this mystery? You always have to get in the dig. You know, I'm starting to think that whole bit about the contracts electrifying people was another bluff. What did you say? He knew you Frauchis were watching them, so they conveniently forgot a contract scroll and left it on a table. All they'd have to do at that point is wait for one of you to touch it, then use some lightning magic to jolt you. Maybe don't fall for such an obvious trap next time. Azul ain't just duplicitous. He's like octoplicitous. We've been hacked again! Regardless, the quickest way to test your theory is to remove the contracts from the vault. This was Merc's idea? Yeah, it was. It's all me, baby. Why? Why am I being hassled like this? Merc stands to gain nothing whatsoever from releasing the anemones. It's ridiculous. Frankly, I couldn't agree more. So Azul, how about you and I make a deal? Leona, what are you doing? No one in this game makes good decisions. Chapter 31, Dastardly Negotiation. I'm sorry? What are you prepared to offer me if I return these contracts to you? I'll do anything. I'll give you all the study guides you want. I'll write your graduation thesis. I'll pad your attendance. Anything. Just name it. Interesting. That's a pretty tempting offer. Then, here's the thing, though. No offense, but none of that's gonna be enough to justify me returning these contracts. What? See, Merc's got me over a barrel right now. If I don't help Team Ramshackle dispose of these contracts, they'll make a huge racket outside my dorm room every day until morning. Huh? Basically, if you take their dorm away from them, they take my good night's sleep away from me. I want them gone from Savanaclaw, so these things have to go. That's what this is all about? Sorry, Azul. You're just not quite as dastardly a villain as Merc is. Hey! Let's go! Ridiculous. Don't... Now, kneel before me. King's Roar! Leona just offered to make a contract with him so that he would say, I'll do anything. Leona just wanted Azul to know what he'd put on the table. Leona, you dastardly son of a bitch. That's why I love this man. He turned all of Azul's contracts to sand. My golden contracts. All reduced to dust. Azul's signature spell, it's a deal. Once the contract scroll is signed, it cannot be damaged, regardless of how many people try. You make a show of how unbreakable it was several times just to hammer that point home. But there's no such thing as a spell that's completely flawless. From what I saw, it looked like they were impervious to damage, only under specific conditions. Namely, either being in the VIP room or being in your hands. Hold on, let me fix my bow tie a little bit. And judging by how easily my magic turned them to sand, I was right. The contract scrolls themselves are no stronger than any other sheet of paper. I don't believe this. You could just knock Merc into next week for trying to blackmail you. I've been wondering why you go to all this trouble, and I think I finally figured it out. You've made a contract with Azul before. This whole thing was just a way for you to conveniently get rid of it. Nobody likes a snoop, you know. I'm just a nice guy who can't ignore a friend in need. That's all. I love this inter-housewarden dynamic. It's really fun. I should have taken a peek at what kind of contract you'd made before you sanded them down. I hate this! It's gone. My carefully amassed collection of magic, my omnipotent power! What in the world? Talk about changing your tune. All of it! Up in smoke! How could you do this to me? Without that, I'm back to being that silly little octotwerp again. That's the last thing I want. I refuse! I refuse! I refuse! I want to go back to being my old self again. What's going on? There's a black aura growing. This is your fault for getting his hopes up and then dashing them on the rocks, Leona. Okay, Azul. Let's just take a deep breath and chill for a second, okay? Shut up! You don't know me. You don't know my life. All that time I spent being roundly mocked for my weakness, my intellect. Nobody could ever understand. Of course. It's so simple. If you lose something, just take it back. Give them to me. Come on. I want your powers. Give them to me. And Azul begins his full-blown crash out. I must remind the chat at this juncture that usually the reason why the housewardens have these crash outs is because they have a lot of trauma as kids. We're about to get some info about Azul's past. As a brief content warning for folks, this is going to involve body image issues. It's also going to involve childhood bullying. I think that's about the core of what Azul's issues are. But just as a reminder, if you're sensitive to this sort of stuff, we've seen 2 of these overplots now, so you guys know sort of what the score is with regards to the emotionality involved. You know yourselves best. Take care of your own feelings and emotions. You know how this works. Just wanted to remind everybody before we head in. We have a fight. So let's take... Yeah, and then let's bring a healer. That's good. That'll work. Moment of realization. What was that flash? Hey, Deuce, your sea anemone's gone. Whoa, you're right, so's mine. Yours too, Ace? Sweet, Leona and Ruji pulled through. Wait, come again? What's going on here? We cut a deal with Leona and Ruji to get them in on our plan. Say what? The guy's basically a sea lion, sleeping his days away. He'd never lift a finger to help you guys. I was under the impression he had no interest in creating disputes with his fellow housewarden, Azul. How could you bend him to your will? See, Merc made this offer. If Leona helped us take back Ramshackle Dorm, we'd leave his room tomorrow without a fuss. But if he didn't help, we'd keep raising a racket outside of his room all night. Every night. Then we gave him a live demo. I'll call it, to show how annoying it would be. We basically yowled our lungs out until daybreak, and now we're super sleep deprived. Whoa, no wonder you were so hoarse this morning, Grim. That sounds less like a deal and more like a threat. You know what they say, one bad turn deserves another. My wind magic's back too. It's time to turn the tables here. I summon thee, Cauldron! Sweet, it worked! I can't even tell if I got my fire magic back or not in all this water. This ain't fair! Somehow I think we'll manage without your parlor tricks. We'd best be getting back, Floyd. If the enemies are gone from their heads... Yeah, I got a real bad feeling about this. Not so fast. Where do you think you're going now that we're finally in fighting shape? What's the fun in turning tail now? Stick around and play with us. You small fry pipsqueaks. I'll have you crying before you know it. Floyd, ignore them. Too late. Let's fight! Okay, here we go. What do I want to do here? Let's do that. I'm so bad at the gambling portion of this, like foreseeing what the hidden element is gonna be. I always play the odds. Like, I always pick the one that's most frequent. Like, if there's 3 blue and 2 red, I'll always go with the earth spell. But it's tough. It's tough on purpose, so that you can't just muscle your way through. And I appreciate that. I actually think it's a very fun mechanic. I like the fights in this game. They're just tough enough to keep you, like, you can do the story ones, but then they've got, like, fight challenges and, like, depth of field challenges, so, like, there's incentive to keep building cards, but, like, it's not so hard that it's impossible for most of it. For crying out loud, these guys are getting on my nerves. We need to go, Floyd. I don't think we have the luxury of toying with them any longer. Fine. Let's move. Yes, they're heading for the hills. Do they have hills underwater? Whatever. I said heels because I was thinking of eels. The eels are heading for the heels. We got eels and them their heels. We better get back to school ourselves. Let's shove this photo in Azul's face and spoon-feed him the bitter taste of defeat. Okay. Reduce to naught. And that's not N-A-U-G-H-T, not N-O-T. Oh, let's see. We need fire and earth. I'll take fire. I don't even really have that many fire and earth cards in this dorm. I guess it makes sense. The water dorm doesn't have a lot of fire cards. Shocking. I do wish they'd give us a dual Pyro Azul, though, because Azul can give Riddle's dorm card a double fire. So I would love to have a double fire Azul to go with that, because that would be great for, like, the single element challenges. You there. Give me your lightning magic. And you, give me your athletic ability. Give it all to me. All of it! Boom! What's Azul sucking out of those people? They're all collapsing after he's done with them. Oh, he's making non-consensual contracts. Looks like his signature spell sucks every power out of someone if it's not channeled through a contract. I'm betting the contract is like a filter that limits his magic's effects. What? Kinda terrifying, don't you think? Yeah. The backlash from using taboo magic like that is going to exceed his blot tolerance in no time. Azul, what are you doing? Whoa, yikes, what's going on here? Dude, this does not look good. Is Azul going out of control? Looks like he's sucking different students' powers out of them by force. Leona, you were bullying him, weren't you? Now you're blaming me? You're the one who told me to turn the contracts to sand. Jade, Floyd, you finally come back to me. Would you believe that thanks to these fools, I've lost my contracts? Which is why I'm going to need your powers now. Come on, give them to me. Hold on, your signature spell is so powerful, it's impossible to control without a contract scroll. You know better than anyone what will happen to you if you do this. But I lost it all, you see. Everything. I'm going to revert back to my old self if I don't act now. You know, Azul, I never saw you as lame before, but now the way you're acting is pretty lame. Oh, is that a fact? I'm just a silly little octotwerp who can't do anything on his own. And that's why I'm going to take everyone's powers. I will rise above your perceptions. A beautiful singing voice, powerful magics, all of it mine! Hand it all over at once. What's all that black gunk dripping out of Azul? That ain't ink, is it? He's using his signature spell too much. If the block is exceeding his cumulative tolerance, if he doesn't stop, he's going to overblot. And here we go. So cool. We get Azul's octopus overblot form, which is dope as hell. Alright, here we go. I don't think we'll have much trouble with this, but... His legs turned into octopus tentacles. Yeah, he's an octopus merman. How is that a surprising thing to learn at this juncture? Come on. Okay, let's see. We got Earth. I'll play the odds on this one. Use my cosmic spell. Great. Ooh, he's gonna... The crazed look in his eyes. Let's make a deal, you and me. I'd go for it if this was the regular Azul talking, but you? Nah. I couldn't agree more. Okay, let's go. This is probably a double Earth. I hope. Yes, good. Alright, we can probably close a gag on this turn if we guess right. It's a long shot, but... Oof. And hey, it didn't matter. You all just keep bullying me! Is it because I'm a slow, dim-witted octopus? All I wanted was the power to get back at my bullies. I just wanted to. Octopi are like some of the smartest creatures on the earth, by the way. A slow, dim-witted octopus. Neither of those are things you associate with octopi. They're both extremely fast and extremely smart. They have a uncanny human-like intelligence to solve puzzles. Anyway, back in the octopus pot. The only place I ever belonged was inside an octopus pot. Hey, Frazzle Dazzle, Ink Spewer! Aw, you gonna cry? Why don't you use one of your 8 legs to wipe those tears away? Cut it out, why are you being so mean to me? Run for it quick, he's gonna ink us! He couldn't keep up with us if he tried. Unlike other merfolk, I have lots of feet with suction cups. I'm an introvert and I never assert myself. I'm hopeless in both studies and athletics. I'm always alone. A silly little octotwerp. The water gets all cloudy when he's around. He spews ink every time he cries. He's always the first to get caught when we play tag. Playing with him is just boring. I just simply... Are his parents not octopi? Like, are there no other octopi in his merperson colony? Like, I have some questions about how he became this much of an outcast. But, anyway. In that case, leave me alone. Keep running around in your little circles. Enjoy your utterly unproductive games. I have no tail fin to let me swim quickly. What I do have are 10 limbs I can freely control. I'll just transcribe 5 times as many grimoires as people with merely 2 arms. I can generate my own ink for inscribing magic circles. Just you wait. One of these days, I'll show every last one of you airheaded merfolk. Hiya, Octi. Oh, it's Floyd! What you doing all crammed in that teeny little octopus pot? Shut up, just leave me alone. Wow, there are spells and magic circles drawn all over every shell here. A spell to change species, a spell to steal someone's voice. Have you been doing grimoire research with all 8 of your tentacles this whole time? Don't touch any of it, you're asking for an inking. I'm gonna study harder and become as powerful as the Sea Witch herself. So go away and stop bothering me. Octa here's pretty funny, Jade. I agree, Floyd. He's quite fascinating. Aww. And then after spending years studying everything I could get my hands on, I hear one merman in the class next door suddenly got a girlfriend. Yes, and I hear that in return his fine tenor voice now sounds more like a honking seal. Is that right? I've also heard that someone got the silky, smooth, gorgeous locks they've always wanted. But the trade-off was that they lost the big tail fin they used to dart through the water. I see. Fascinating work, Azul. Assuming that was your doing, I mean. And why would you say that? These foolish minnows couldn't hope to use such powerful magic. But you've been brushing up since you were knee-high to a guppy, Octi. Yes, I see. I wasn't expecting the jig to be up quite so soon. So is this what we think it is? Yes, that's right. I finally perfected it. See this magic-infused contract scroll? I can take any power from someone, so long as they sign it. I call it, it's a deal! This is the spell I'll use to show them all who's boss. Your fortes will all belong to me. I never forgot for a second the sight of those who mocked me, those who bullied me. I observed them for many moons. Now I have their weaknesses, their insecurities. I have it all. Once I know what foils him, I can take the tail fin of a fast swimmer. Once I know what troubles him, I can take the voice of an adept singer. The crazy eyes again! As long as I have this contract scroll, I am invincible. I'm not the same. Silly, lonely little octopus I used to be. With this power, I will rule over all. I'll make everyone who ever mocked me quaver and beg for mercy. Azul really got messed up a bit as a kid. On the list of, like, justifiable crush outs, Azul, high up there. Oh, hey, you're awake. Azul, how many fingers am I holding up? 8? Still in shock, it seems, but your blot-induced rampage has subsided. That little tantrum you threw really put us through the ringer, you know? Leona, I'm not sure you get to say that. What did I do? You overused your magic and overblotted. You don't remember it? You were sucking everybody's magic dry left and right, bowling, "Give me your power!" It was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I'm still not over it. Oh no. Me? Going berserk? I don't believe this. Hey. I can't exactly blame a guy for getting bent out of shape when something you've been building up for years gets ruined. I mean, if someone broke the coin bank, I've been saving all my money, and I'd hold a grudge for life. Like, all those shady business dealings have gotta stop. You gotta learn from this. From Grimm, who's never learned anything from anything or anyone ever. Could you learn to study? How about you guys learn not to coast through exam? Thank you, Jack! Jack understands. Jack gets me. Jack is the only boy who understands me here. No one else could have made those notes. What? You know, it's true. One all-nighter reading that study guide drew it was enough for me to bag over a 90 on my exams. Yeah, it was seriously on point. I heard from the head mage that you wrote that guide yourself, analyzing a whole century's worth of test question trends. I'm still not okay with your shady practices, but your work took serious guts. That much I'll admit. Your clumsy attempts at consolation aren't helping me in the least. Oh, what's the matter? Are you getting teary-eyed, Azul? Dear me, you've gone back to that ink-spewing crybaby again. Jake and Floyd, you're not helping! Hey, you two signed an NDA covering that exact topic. Right you are, my mistake. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Here's that photo of Prince Riel you asked for. We got a hold of it. The sun hasn't set yet. I think that seals our victory. What's this? It's just some picture of a bunch of merman fingerlings held in front of a camera. Is it some kind of group photo of an elementary school class? What'd you want that for, anyway? Oh, this takes me back. This is a picture from our school field trip. Me and Jake are right here, and... See the kid sulking way off in the corner? That's baby Azul! What? The biggest crime is that we didn't get to see this picture. Disney, listen to me. I don't know. I can guarantee that nobody who's responsible for anything with this game will ever see this video, but I'm intriguing you. Please, universe, listen to me. Give us this. Put this in the game. You cowards. Put this in the game! That's it. Don't look. Please don't look. Well, Azul. You sure are spirited all of a sudden. Shouldn't you get a little more sleep? Considering how far things have already gone, it would be easier for you to let this one go. Let's see here. What's in the corner? Are you talking about the octopus who's more rounded than any of the merkids, even holding the pick at an angle? Whoa, Azul, I never knew you used to look like that. Oh, he's so cute. Can we, like, not bully the bully victim? I don't love this. I don't feel great about this. I get it. I totally get what you're feeling. Everybody's got a past they wish they could erase. I saw nothing. Neither did the rest of you, okay? Never speak of this again. Never pegged you as this passionate. I was going to expand the Monster Lounge with a cafe and simultaneously erase the shame of my boyhood. It was supposed to be the perfect plan. 2 birds with 1 stone. Hey, you know what they say, a rabbit in hand is worth 2 in the bush. I got my schoolmates' yearbooks and negatives from the photographer. I succeeded in laying claim to every single old photo of me through a web of deals. But there just wasn't any legal way to dispose of that one last photo. That doesn't mean it's cool to make other people do your dirty work for you. I don't see the big deal, really. I like the old Azul. He'd make a better meal than the one we've got now. That's not the point at all! You put in an incredible amount of work. This is the worst. I could crawl into an octopus pot right now. Oh, Azul. Chapter 36, Scarfing Down Fast. Anyway, we held up our end of the deal and brought the photo to you within the deadline you gave us. We've completely fulfilled your terms. Yeah, real shame about the contracts being sanded before we did. But stealing just doesn't sit right with me. Azul, you're a law-abiding sort of guy, right? Take some responsibility and return the picture back to where it belongs. We can return it together. Fine, but at least let me switch it out for a version where I've been edited out of the picture. You just don't know when to let something go. He's right, you know. Records are a valuable treasure. Ooh, field trip! When do we go? We're going as a group, right? I haven't been to the Atlantica Memorial Museum since our elementary school field trip. This is gonna rule! Yo, Grim, what are you sniffing at the ground for? My gourmet hunting instincts are telling me that there's a pitch-black treat as delectable as a truffle around here. Oh, not this shit again. What are you, a truffle hog? Yeah, there it is, a black stone. There's no fooling gourmet hunter Grimm's nose. A black stone? Time to chow down. It's rich, with a briny punch-like salted squid guts. This would drive any discerning gourmand wild. Seriously top-tier stuff. Really? You're eating off the ground again?! Feels like a waste of breath to even tell him to stop at this point. There's just no accounting for a monster's palate. Leona, what do you know? Hey, does that weasel always pick up black stones off the ground and eat them? Grim can be such a glutton. Something wrong, Leona? Nah, don't mind me. Leona, once again! All the answers. Not even a little bit interested in sharing that information. Chapter 37, Home at Last. We're finally back to our dorm! Yay! It's decrepit as ever, but it's good to be back. This is as close to home as we can ever be in this world. Ah, you've returned. Who would have ever expected you to win a bet with Ashen Grogo? For as doe-eyed as you look, you're quite the schemer. What you said about the gargoyles was just the hint I needed. Really, I wasn't trying to offer a cryptic clue or the like. In any case, I'm glad to know this garden will remain nice and quiet. Ashen Grogo's calm features contorting in frustration must have been quite the sight. I'm glad you find this funny. Would that I could have been a fly on the wall. It seems I'd best be returning to my dorm now. I bid you good night. Alright, bye, Horton. Well, is he here? No, I don't believe he's present in the vicinity. Perhaps he's near the Western Schoolhouse. How could he go on an excursion unescorted? This is your fault for taking your eyes off of him, Silver. He's not a baby. Personally, I think you're worried to an inordinate degree. I won't be so inordinate if something happens to him. You must never relax, not even for a second. Or do you not understand the gravity of your duty as a guardsman? You are lucky that he and Lilia took you in and raised you despite your humanity. Don't you dare forget it! I think we're getting off track. Are they looking for a lost child? Oh, Diasomnia. Gotta love Sitback showing up just to yell at Silver. What an exhausting day. And yet, the mirror is glowing. What's in the mirror? What's in the mirror? Someone's knocking. Can you hear me? Is anybody there? This is when I revealed to you that Twisted Wonderland is a survival horror game! No, I'm just kidding. I think, perhaps from the silhouette, there might be some distinctive features of the guy in the mirror. I heard a voice from the mirror. And that's the end of the chapter! We've almost wrapped up this book. We have to, return the photo, I think. Or maybe we already did that. This is just wrapping up some other loose ends. Morning, little shrimpy, baby seal. We're here to get you. It's time to go. Whenever I see you two, I'm always worried you've been scheming. Makes my heart skip a beat. Please, we would never dream of getting rough with those who aren't in breach of contract. The weather's quite clear today, perfect for an outing. On that note, off we go to the Atlantica Memorial Museum. Okay, so we are returning it. Cool. Azul's arranged it so we'll have the whole museum booked for ourselves. He's already gone ahead and is waiting for us on site. That picture better go back where it belongs. You're taking this so seriously, little shrimpy. We get it. Don't worry. Now time's a-wasting. Got this very cool museum with the statue of King Triton. Dude, wild. So this is what it's like inside. That's a statue of the legendary Sea King. Huh. I guess there's more famous figures around these parts than just the Sea Witch. Wow, that king's pretty ripped. Of course Jack would notice that King Triton's getting them reps in. Get huge, stay huge, that's what King Triton says. Welcome everyone to the Atlantica Memorial Museum. The Mostro Lounge will be holding a study tour today. Or at least that's the purpose of our visit on paper. Regardless, I bid you take your time and enjoy yourselves. There you are, Octatentacle Azul. Only, you're not. Are you staying in human form? Yes, but tentacled mermen like myself aren't common around these parts. I wouldn't want to draw any undue attention to myself when our job is to return a photo on the sly. I see no reason to be concerned. No one would see the cute, chubby little merman in the picture and connect that to you. It wouldn't hurt you any to swim around in your real form on a trip home. Why limit yourself to 2 legs when you can have 8? Just drop it, please. I'm gonna slip the photo back in its spot. The rest of you feel free to explore the museum. Hey, check it out! There's a display for the Mermaid Princess's silver hair comb. I saw a picture of that in a pamphlet before. That's clearly a fork, not a comb, right? Maybe that's how it looks to you land dwellers. You're not joining them? I'm watching you. I'm babysitting you until you put this back. You're so suspicious. I'll put it back right now. I thought that if I could erase every photo of my past, I could erase the past itself. My youth spent mocked as a slow, dim-witted octotwerp. The Sea Witch never hid her past misdeeds. She worked to restore her reputation and earned the people's respect that way. I kept saying I wanted to be like her. But in the end, I couldn't accept my own past. I kept rejecting it. You've got a far greater power than magic, you know. What? Your incredible diligence is so rare, it left the head mage at a loss. You think? You needn't try so hard to butter me up. All I wanted to do was get back at the kids who made fun of me. Hey, Merc, you wouldn't believe the size of the dinosaur bones they had back there. That wasn't a dinosaur, it was a sea dragon, a type of undersea monster. The Sea Witch's cave entrance was built out of sea dragon bones, or so the stories claim. They've got a replica of the Sea Witch's cauldron, too. Really? They have cauldrons under the sea? Oh my god, Deuce. You cannot throw the Sea Witch's cauldron. It's a valuable historical artifact. How do you heat things up in the water, anyway? Beats me. Azul, you tell him. Very well, fair warning though. I charge a steep price for playing tour guide. Azul, it's not a funny joke. It would be so funny as a joke in like 2 weeks. We hit the epilogue. We're closing up the story here, so let's see what other ends need to be ended. Oh, Oxygen, how I've missed you. Visiting the Atlantica Memorial Museum sure was pretty fun. I think I was bored to tears last time I went, but I had a good time visiting it again after all these years. Once you get a feel for the world up here, it's funny to see how much of it merfolk and misinterpreted in the old days. That fork, I mean silver hair comb, was hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed the trip. I'm sure you must be tired after spending so long in a strange environment. It's just about opening time for the Monstro Lounge. Would you care to drop by for some tea? You bet I would, I was just getting hungry. We're gonna get roped into helping again. One house special, please and thanks. I'll have the drink set with the limited snack. Coming right up. Whoa, why is it so crowded in here? I see the promotion's paying off already. What promotion? After everything that went down, the head mage shook us out and said not to take anybody's powers again, even under contract. This is what I mean! He always could have done that! That could have been the negotiations last year. That could have just been the rule, don't take other students' powers. Crowley, you're so bad at your job. So Azul devised a point card system. Yeah, how's it work? You get 1 point for ordering a 6th Hallmark drink special, and you get 3 points for ordering something off the 15th Hallmark limited menu. When you build up 50 points, you earn the privilege of 1 free consultation with the manager, namely myself. When you say consultation, do you mean for like anything? Let's say I needed help with my studies. That would absolutely fall within my purview. What's more, when you fill 3-point cards, you'll unlock even more perks. If you want to know more about these offers, please feel free to pursue this pamphlet or browse our website. In that case, give me a special drink and make it extra drinky. Same. I'll have the snack set. Y'all learned nothing. No one's learned anything. We've gotten nowhere. We appreciate your prompt orders. Nobody's learned anything from this. Come, Jade, Floyd. It's time for us to make some money. Yes, sir, you got it, boss. Alright, let's turn up the jazzy tunes. Still, I'm impressed at how packed we are. We have our work cut out for us today. It would have been a breeze if the enemies were still working for us. I'll join you out in the front of house. And that will give me a better sense of how we're providing for our clientele. Now let us work diligently to make up, to please our customers. Oh, I guess we're not. Oh, we are. I gotta focus on this a little bit. I guess it's just Jade and Floyd in the art. I'm really trying to get a sense, but I'm also trying to not lose. Because I don't want to embarrass myself by missing. We certainly are busy, but that doesn't mean we can skip on quality. Of course, I'm seeing many new faces today. This is our chance to expand our clientele. Floyd is keeping an eye out to ensure our customers are treated with care. I see you're already on top of everything. Alright, here we go! At least we didn't have to pour drinks this time. Although, why is Grim doing a jig on top of the table? Bro, sit down. So impolite. Is Jack helping? It's so hard for me to tell what's going on here. Splendid, we've made 3 times our usual amount. We're well on our way to meeting our goal. If we can continue to earn the necessary funds, we'll be able to open a branch cafe. You haven't given up on that yet? Of course he hasn't. The sitcom ending of, like, truly having learned nothing. Amazing. And of course now, we must get our preview into Book 4. In the Scarabia Dorm Lounge. First there was the Spell Drive tournament, now even in the final exams, our dorm's position remains stagnant. This is a grave matter indeed. Jamil, are you there? Present, sir. Gather all Scarabia students on the double. If those layabouts think they're in for a relaxing holiday, they are sorely mistaken. Understood, sir. All will be as my housewarden wishes. Oh no. So as you guys might guess, Book 4 is going to deal with Scarabia. But we have finally closed out Book 3, The Merchant from the Depths. We've resolved, for now, the crisis created by Azul's backroom dealings and schemings. And we are next going to be dealing with the Scarabia boys and the problems that they're making for us. So I'm going to leave us off here. As always, in continuing, I have been your streamer, Mercurial Link. I had a great goddamn time tonight. I hope you guys did too. Between now and the next stream, I hope you guys stay safe, make good choices, don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you liked that video, please like and subscribe. You can also support the channel by joining us streaming live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MercurialLink. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.